All right, so now we're going to go through the process. Sometimes if your computer goes to sleep or things have been reset or there's a communication issue, your reestablish software might not automatically find the printer. So we're going to go through the steps to establish connectivity between the computer on which you run your reestablish software and the printer itself. I'm going to reposition my window a little bit here. And it looks like I found it automatically. So when I launch reestablish, you can see printer found. And if I go to my ComLink tab on the right, it says printer connected. So I'm going to come here and refresh. When your printer is connected, you'll see these lights are blinking here. This means that this print head is talking to the motion controller. The blue is the heartbeat, and those next two yellow lights are send and receive. Same thing down here, blue is a heartbeat, then send and receive. And down here we have a green blinking light. That indicates that the motion controller is alive and well and ready to talk. So if you look at those LEDs, if I send a command to one of the heads, you'll see the other light come on, and then if it's either a temperature control or a fan control, you'll see other LEDs coming on and going off. And hotbed, same thing. But sometimes you don't find the right port for some reason. So what we would do then, you wouldn't have printer connected, so I'm going to clear all this text. I'm going to clear all this text, and I'm just going to apply and then clear my text. So now, if we go to our, we don't see any connectivity here. We go to the Control tab. It's still showing the connectivity it had before. What you'll do if you do not have connectivity, say you go to your Control tab, you don't see printer connected, you go to Control tab and these are all grayed out and you don't see your heads recognized, the first thing you want to do is go to, just a background, Hyrel3D.net/wiki and click on the link for connectivity. And this page here will have your instructions. So first you want to ensure that the printer is powered up. And you can see that the power LED here should be illuminated and the reset button should be turned on. Is the motion controller working? So here this little LED should be blinking. If it's not blinking, you want to try the reset button on the front of the printer. Push it in and let it out. And that should reestablish communications. And if we look back here, it says printer connected now after I reset that. If I do it again, you'll see it connect again. If that green LED is still not blinking, you can go to the rear and do a hard reset of the motion controller using a non-conductive probe like a Bic or Papermate pen. Or you can, and it'll go right through the rear cover. There's a hole drilled where you can hit the reset button. Or you could go ahead and take the rear, and that's right here. So that'll come through and hit the reset button. Or you can take the rear cover off and hit the reset button yourself. Once we have that blinking light, then we can go here, and the first thing we're going to do is go to our COM button and click refresh, which means it'll scan the COM ports. And I'm going to go ahead and change this by unplugging it and replugging it. Get it to install a different port. Okay, so let's clean that out. Now if I go to COM, I'm going to refresh. And now COM 8 shows. So I'm going to select COM 8. 38,400 is the proper rate. I'm going to click apply, and then I'm going to click ping, and the printer is connected. If we go down here, if we go down here on the 3D view, we should see a new message saying printer found. So this two are from the two resets I did, this one and this one. And then down here, we have one from when I did the refresh, apply, and ping. Now the printer is connected and everything's ready to go. If I turn these on, you should see those LEDs come on again. If I go to move the beds, my emergency stop's not pressed in. We can do that. And so now the printer is responding as expected. These steps are all detailed right here, including what you can do if one of these steps doesn't work. You can disconnect your hotbed controller, press your reset button here. You can flash a new version if you can't establish. The first step is always to establish that the 407's got that blinking light, and then after that you see if there are any other issues. So here's the process for flashing that firmware, and here's the steps again: comlink, refresh, pick the port, apply, and ping. Any questions? Look for us at Hyrel3D.com and Hyrel3D.net.